Santa sold on the internet today, along with a few other things. Let's go over it. Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Mel, and together with my husband Adine, we are Hustlin' Hooks here and over on Instagram. If you don't follow us there, we do give daily insights into our crazy life as part-time resellers. Currently on eBay, a little bit on Poshmark, and now a little bit on Etsy too. I know Adine shared some sales from this morning already that were overnight sales, but I wanted to get on and share another what's sold for today because the sales have just kept rolling in. We have already sold another $500+ in sales. So let's go over what sold. Okay, so before I start going over everything, this is our first video on our new GoPro. So this is also kind of a test run. You guys will have to let us know in the comments if it's turning out okay. But as for the first thing that sold, this was another Poshmark sale. Adine shipped off 2 sales this morning already, 2 pairs of jeans. This pair of Rock Revival jeans, we took an offer of $72 on. We had a bulk deal of 5 pairs of jeans that we paid $150 for. So we have maybe 30 bucks into it. So our profit's about $30, $35 on these. If you know us, we don't mind paying up for good merchandise, and that's no exception with Rock Revival jeans. That sold super fast, so we were happy to take a little bit less than we had originally asked for them. Another sale on offers are these really sweet Echo shoes. They're blue leather, they have Gore-Tex, they're in awesome condition. We cleaned them up a little bit, but the treads are awesome. We had these listed for $45. We went back and forth a couple times and settled on $39, and they sold really fast. We actually listed them a night or 2 ago. These Merrells, we actually sent out an offer and they accepted. We sent out an offer of $25. They're just basic slip-on around the house shoes. Great treads on the bottom, so they would also be good hiking. I think we originally had them listed just for $28. So happy to see them go. And these last pair of shoes are just basic Sperry topsider sneakers. Sperry is a decent brand, and these are in excellent condition. So very clean, especially on top. No dirty feet stains in the shoes, and these sold for $30. So we pay $6 per pair of shoes at Goodwill on average. So there's good profit on all of those. The Merrells are a little bit lower, but we're happy to see them go. This Briar Horse we have $6.50 into. This is the tail end of a bulk buy that we're just really cleaning out the last 1, 2, 3 horses at this point. After this, I think maybe there's 1 left. And he sold for $24. Not a huge profit, but they do ship first class. We also did another video game sale. This is Darkwing Duck, and I'll be sad to see it go because every time I came across it, I would sing the Darkwing Duck theme song because I watched it as a kid. But happy that it sold for $55 and relatively quickly. We only have about 15 bucks into that. It's gonna ship for maybe $3, $4, so great profit margin on that one. Another one I'm sad to see go is actually this Santa. I had put Santa on our mantle with this toy that Adine had also bought for thrifting and I decided to keep, but he sold for $30. It is the season. We got him at this hoarder house that we went to very early on in our reselling career. We have already made thousands off that house, and we actually hadn't listed this. It's just been sitting in our death garage for months, and we remembered it and we said, okay, it's winter, it's time to sell Santa. He actually just got listed a week ago tops, and he sold for $30, and we're happy to see him go, I guess. Poo also sold. As you can see, it's a pretty big Poo Doll. These go for a little bit more. The bigger the doll, the more they are. He sold for $30. We paid $4 for Pooh at the Goodwill, and he's very light. He'll probably still ship first class even though he's big. So this Yamaha, the buyer actually messaged us and told us that this is a Christmas gift for someone, which is really cool. It's vintage. It makes, when we test it, we really like testing them. They're just fun. And we had talked about this before, but when people are buying these vintage gifts, it's great when you can have them in the box. It's just more special, it's more original that way. And you can see the box is pretty worn, but it's still the original box, and that's what counts with these vintage items. We paid $5 for this Yamaha and it sold for $70. Our last sale so far today is this vintage Sunbeam toaster. It has just a really cool way that you turn it on. This lights up when it's plugged in and going. It's just a standard waffle maker. And it's sold on Etsy for $150. That's $10 more than we actually had it listed for on eBay, and the fees are only 5%. So we're gonna actually make more money selling that on Etsy than we would have if it had sold on eBay. We have started loving Etsy for these vintage items. We've started cross-listing our vintage clothing and our vintage appliances on there, and they've been selling well. And our vintage electronics. We sold a VHS player on there as well, also in the box. Let's go over the numbers. The total sold in this video was $524. Fees were about $53. Our cost of goods for everything was $98. Shipping cost us $81, which leaves us with a net of $292. Take into consideration your taxes, which is about $73. So we put $219 in our pocket. So that's it for this video. That's everything we sold since this morning. Again, let us know if you liked the GoPro format, if it looks good, if it sounds good, and if you liked this content, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you on the next one.